So today I'm going to make a plantain. This one's plantain and dandelion, but a plantain skin salve. And it's simple. I'm going to show you how I do it. You can put anything you want in these oils and turn them into salves. It's up to whatever outcome you're going for. So in here I have a carrier oil, so it can be anything that you prefer: olive oil, grapeseed oil. There's all kinds of different oils you can use for this. This particular one's grapeseed oil, but just as long as it's like a neutral oil, it doesn't have a smell, doesn't have an odor or anything to it. And then I have plantain in here, two different kinds, broadleaf and longleaf plantain. Doesn't matter, they're both interchangeable. It's just what I could get out here. And dandelion. So this has been steeping now on top of my refrigerator for probably 8 weeks. You only need 6, but anyway, time got away from me. So today we're going to turn it into salve. The other thing you need is you're going to need beeswax. It doesn't matter what form it comes in. This is just the one that I could get my hands on because it's 100% pure beeswax, and that's what you want. So what we're going to do, it's raining outside right now, so what we're going to do is you can figure out whatever ratio you want. The more beeswax you add to it, the firmer it's going to be. Last time I made this, it was a little too firm, and I think I did 1 to 4. So this time I'm going to do like 1 to 5. So for every cup of oil you have, it would be, for 1 to 4 would be then a 1/4 cup of beeswax. You'll figure out what ratio you want based on what what are you going to use it for? Are you making chapstick? Are you making salve? Are you making, see what I mean? So in this case, I'm going to do like a 1 to 5. So it's going to be like 3 tablespoons of beeswax to every cup of oil. Yeah, so we're going to try that. So anyway, so first let's strain this off so we can get all of the plant matter out of it. With clear oil, and it's green from the plants. What I have here is I'm gonna do like a kind of like a double boiler, I guess, right? So down in here are canning lids that I just put on the bottom so that my glass jar isn't resting on the bottom of the pot. And then we're gonna bring this up to a boil, which I've already got it started. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty this into this canning jar, and then into here we're going to put the beeswax. Strained oil in here, and on the side of a canning jar are measurements. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, but on this side is this side is the cups. So I have about 2.5 cups. It's almost bang on 2.5 cups. So for every cup of oil I have, I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of beeswax, and I'm going to put it right in here. Okay, it's all in there. So now I'm just going to stick it in here. Okay. And now I'm just going to let that melt. Okay, so I wanted to show you what it looks like as the oil is getting warmed up. You don't necessarily want your water to be boiling. You just don't need it to be. And we're not trying to break down the oil. We just need to get it warm enough where this beeswax will melt. These pellets melt pretty quick because they're so small. So maybe if you have like a chunk of beeswax or something, it might take a little bit longer, but just keep an eye on it, and you don't want to let the oil get too hot. Okay, so as you can see, the beeswax is pretty much all disappeared. Make sure you're stirring it every once in a while to make sure you're getting it all melting quick. Okay, so that's it. You don't want to go any further than that. So the little container, I picked up these little containers from Hobby Lobby. They were like $1 a piece. They've already been washed on the inside, and I'm gonna have way more oil than what's gonna fit in here, but that's okay. I have some runoff jars that I'll just use up first. Okay, and that's that. So these are gonna cool, and then they'll solidify a little bit, and then they're ready to use. Now what I suggest, is you buy tinted glass, little tinted glass containers. Now you can buy these little guys from, like I said, I got these ones from Hobby Lobby, or you can just use jars that you've saved. So like this one here, this is a brown jar that I had yeast in. Yeast came in this one. So just use whatever jars you have available. Don't like go out and buy jars. The best jars to use are, like I said, the colored ones, because it prevents the light from getting to the oil. Like this one, I'll have to use this one first, and that's why I say that, because it's clear. But either way, keep them stored in like a cool cabinet and out of light, and you're good to go. So that's it, guys. It's as easy as falling off a bike. You can use any plants you want depending on the outcome you're going for. So I highly encourage you to get out there and experiment, do some research, look up the plants that are in your area, and make your own salves. It's pretty important that we know what these plants out here do, and that we know how to turn them into medicine or food.
I walk with you through the great divide. Still I'm yours from the other side.